Okay, these are the first 4 terms of a sequence. Write down expression for the nth term. So when you're finding terms of an nth term, we look for the common difference, which in this case is 3. So we know our rule is going to be 3n. How do we decide what should go here? Well, we'd say what value would it be here, and it would be positive 2, so that's where the plus 2 comes in. So our rule is 3n plus 2. The nth term of another sequence is that. Write down the first 4 terms of this sequence. So you just literally had to substitute in values 1, 2, 3, and 4 into the places of n. So 2 times 1 squared plus 1 minus 6, 2 times 2 squared plus 2 minus 6, 2 times 3 squared plus 3 minus 6, and 2 times 4 squared plus 4 minus 6. So that gives 1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3, minus 6 is minus 3. 2 squared is 4, times 2 is 8, 9, 10. Take away 6 is 4. 3 squared is 9, times 2 is 18, plus 3 is 21. Take away 6. 21, take away 6 is 15. 4 squared is 16, 32, 36 is 30. But you can use your calculator for that, you don't have to do it in your head. Okay, the nth term of the third sequence is given by that. Find an expression for un in terms of n given your answer in its simplest form. So this was the key here. So they've said that it's Tn. So Tn is this. So 2n squared plus n minus 6 over n plus 2. Or if it's in its simplest form, it indicates that there's going to be some kind of simplifying, which means that we're going to have to factorize this expression here. So to factorize this expression, we multiply first and last terms. Find two numbers that multiply to give negative 12 and add to give positive 1. And that would be positive 4 and negative 3. So we're going to split this term into those two numbers. So 2n squared plus 4n minus 3n minus 6. Cut it in half. 2n is common. And minus 3 is common. Oops, that's a plus. And then we've got 2n minus 3 and n plus 2. So we can now rewrite our expression as 2n minus 3 n plus 2 over n plus 2. And lo and behold, we have the same bracket top and bottom, so that can just go. So this is 2n minus 3. And apologies for this big mess here. Oh gosh, anyway. The nth term of a fourth sequence is given by that. Is 501 a term of this fourth sequence? So, yes, so we have 3n plus 2 plus 2n minus 3. So that gives us 5n minus 1. Is 501 a term of this fourth sequence? So no, because 502 is not divisible by 5. Or n would not be a whole number, something of that nature. Going. Okay, use the cosine rule to show that blah 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 blah. Okay, so remember, show that question. So you kind of ignore what you get given at the beginning that you're asked to prove. Just use the cosine rule as you would. Oh, I forgot to step the cosine rule. Okay, we'll just have to you have to a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus, oops, 2bc cos a. Okay, so using the cosine rule, if we're trying to find length a squared, then this angle has to be the angle opposite it. So we would have 9 as our a squared in this case, and this is going to be our value for a. So we would have, if you remember, I did try and stress that even if they've labelled their triangle A, B, and C, that's not the values, that's not the way that you have to label your triangle. You can, I would ignore their labels and just remember the relationship that we're looking for. So we would start this off by saying 9 squared equals B and C. Obviously doesn't matter which one's which. One of those is B, one of them is C. So it's 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 squared minus 2 times B times C cos 60. So that's using my cosine rule here. Now notice, this is where many of you made a mistake. You didn't use brackets around here. And some of you, don't know how many times I need to say, but if you've got a squared sign as outside of a bracket, you must use FOIL to expand it. So 9 squared is straightforward, 81. 2x all squared is 4x squared. Expanding this bracket here gives us 9x squared, I'm taking it in baby steps, minus 3x minus 3x plus 1. We've then got all of these things multiplied together. Now if you use your calculator, you will find that cos of 60 is 1/2. So this half and this 2 actually cancel each other out. So what we've got is this minus sign still, and then we multiply these two together, so that's 6x squared minus 2x. Okay, that I put it in brackets because we're subtracting it all. So we've got 81 equals 4x squared plus 9x squared is 13x squared, minus 3 is minus 6. And then this applies to both of these two, so it's minus 6x squared plus 2x. Now obviously this expression here is equal to 0, so I need to move everything to the same side. So I'm going to move this to here, so 0 equals, now 13 take away 6 is 7, minus 6x plus 2x is minus 4x, and 1 subtract 81 is minus 80. And there we've shown what we were asked to. Okay, I'm going to keep going just because I'm going to finish this question. So solve this equation. It's quadratic, it's calculator paper, so we know we just go to Polysmalt. Well, I thought we knew that. Obviously we didn't. So we go to Poly Root Finder, and next, and we're sticking in our values. Well, it's really big looking at that. 7 negative, so A equals 7, B equals negative 4, C equals negative 80. Remember, I did suggest, because you need to show working, we need to stick this in as a formula. So it's positive 4 because it's minus B, plus or minus square root of negative 4 squared minus 4AC over 2A. That's sufficient working in these questions. So 7, negative 4, negative 80, 7, negative 4, negative 80, solve 3.68, rounding to 3/6, and negative 3.11. Find the length of AB and BC. Well, obviously, if x is representing a length, we cannot have a negative length. So x has to be 3.68. Going back to the original question, AB is represented by 2x. Which is 2 times 3.68, and BC is 3x minus 1, which is 3 times 3.68 minus 1. I can't remember what they are, you can just work them out, and that's what goes here. And the area of the triangle, oh gosh, sorry. Area of the triangle, area of any triangle is a half AB sine C. Remembering that if that's angle C, that would be A and B surrounding it. Do we have that piece of information? Yes, we do. Oh, so I do need to work these out. Okay, so 2 lots of 3.68. Is 7.36. And 3 lots of 3.68. Away 1 is 10.04. And so, looking back at our triangle, we know this angle is 60. So it's 1/2 times 7.36 times 10.04 times sine 60. And you just chuck that in your calc. Can't be in degrees. It is 31.99, so it's 32.